Hey friends and fam, and welcome to my third Onmyoji video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to start beating soul stages and how to start progressing to the point where you can start getting those quality souls that help improve your DPS and overall team. By this point, I hope you've checked out the guides on YouTube and on Google. I hope you've looked around, read about the game, checked out the souls on guides, checked out the souls on, I'm sure they've told you to save your gold. I'm sure they've told you, like how to XP farm, how to go into the zones and pick only the XP button, only the XP ones, and all that good stuff. How to get more sushi, all the really good stuff that I'm not going to go over in this video. If you want me to, please just let me know in the comments and I can just make another video that goes over all that. In this video, I just want to talk about how to beat those soul stages and what you really need to do it. Alright, let's go into the soul stage real quick. Oh, before I do that, I want to first talk about the co-op feature. You need to start looking at who to bond with for your co-op feature. Why? Because when you bond with someone, it lets you use one of their shiki. So basically, any shiki that I put up here, any of my friends can use. So I'm going to be using Pillow Mage's Yoto. Why? Because his stats are insane. Plus 5,200 damage. I mean, like, this guy's stats are just so good. I don't even know how. Anyways, 205% crit damage. Like, his Yoto is where I want my Yoto to be at some point soon. So basically, you're gonna have your bunny, which you've shown a lot of love because we've gone over this already. You need to love your supports, and your Zash. Your Zash wants to. Hopefully you kind of have an idea of speed tuning. If not, I'll go over it in this video as well. And we're going to hop into here. I'm not sure if you're going to have 2 DPS or not, but you'll be able to use your friends. Here's my Yoda right here. Here's his. So I'm going to swap his for mine, pretending that I don't have this DPS. And I'm going to use his Yoda to clear this stage. You can put in whatever you want in this slot here. I just have a healer because I really think Hana is cool. So you can have 2 DPS, whatever you want over here, and Zash and Bunny. Once you start off, there's something called speed tuning, which is basically you want your characters to go in the correct speed order. Mine aren't currently right now. It's not that it's going to matter much. Because I think most of this stuff is going to be one shot. But when you run it, you want you want as much speed as you want on your bunny as you can get on your bunny, and then you want your first DPS to go, followed by your Zash or your second DPS, and then you want your Zash to feed orbs to your team before your last DPS goes. That ensures that she can always use her skills. If you do have a third DPS, by all means go for it. I should have paused. If I could pause it, I would have paused it right there. You notice that none of my supports died to his AoE attack, which is really important. I want to go ahead and also say that you want to try and level your totem as much as possible. Having your totem leveled up gives your team quite a good damage boost and good protection, I should say. I'm not sure if I went over that too quick or not, but please leave any comments and questions below on the guide. I'm sure I made tons of mistakes, so go easy on me, but hopefully I was able to get you guys some useful information today. Before I go, I just want to real quick talk about speed tuning because I did it a little too hastily. So for example, if you look at my Otengu, his speed is 126. That being the case, I would want my Zash to be anything lower. Well, she's a little higher because I have it set up for PvP, but I want her speed to be anything lower than 126, so that he goes first and then she goes, followed by whatever else DPS I have on my team. If you get stuck, if you're unable to beat the boss up until stage 8, you really shouldn't be having too much trouble, especially if you have your co-op. If you have your co-op with somebody like Pillow Mage who has godlike Yoto, then you're not going to have a hard time. If you don't have co-op and you're still working on co-op, then by all means just continue XP grinding, continue doing what you can do. I wouldn't recommend doing too much soul grinding before stage 8. Do what you have to do to try and get the souls you need. Real quick on my supports, I have Fortune Cat on both Zash and Yama. They both use Fortune Cat. And then for my DPS, you're really going to want well, I guess it wouldn't matter too much at this point, but if you can manage to get Seductress with as much crit as possible, then it's not too bad. But if you can't and you're having a hard time putting your souls together, I want you guys to just go out there and piece together whatever set you can. So like, let's say you don't have the sets and the souls to use right now. I'm not sure if I have any lower tier. There we go. Let's say you don't have them. Just whatever you can. Like this has crit. Just go ahead and put, like 2 slot crit. Sure, why not? Make sure that your 2, 4, and 6 have attack damage or crit, just to make things a lot easier for you. And just be mindful of the 2 set bonus and piece together a decent broken set that give your character the stats it needs to do easy work with the bosses. Hopefully this wasn't too messy in my kind of giving you guys this information. I always have so much I want to say, and trying to keep this video short as much as possible. So hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in game.